The show's a lot bigger than last year, actually. It seems it's a very nice venue. Seems a good turnout, a lot more people this time. Not only that, it's a larger area, so a larger event. It just seems much more open and a much more better environment to interact with people. We specialize in data security, so having that, I mean, obviously a security conference is extremely important to us.
This summit was very important to me because it made me aware of more things that I don't know. It also is going to help me to ask the questions that I need to ask of my Vice President of Information Technology. And also, after hearing this and experiencing this, I just can't sit back and wait for something to happen, bad or catastrophic to my organization, because ultimately I, the Chief Executive Officer, and the Board of Directors have a fiduciary responsibility for the data and the operations of Los Angeles Mission. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be speaking with my Vice President of Information Technology, asking about disaster recovery plan that he has. I want to see that, and we're going to go through that. Also just want his assessment of how well he thinks we're protected. Write me a little paper on how well he thinks that we are protected, where are the strengths and where are the known weaknesses he has, and what he's trying to work on to better secure our information data. We're a small organization, 100 employees, have an IT staff of 3, and very dependent upon our data. All of our revenues come in through donations, and an increasing number come in over the internet, and then we've got a web-based, third-party, outsourced donor database, and we just have to make sure that we're doing all that we can to protect that. Los Angeles Mission has been in existence for 76 years, and we're one of the leading service providers to the poor and the homeless in downtown Los Angeles, and I would say probably in what we do in the country.
I've been involved in ISSA since about 1996, so I go back quite a ways with the team of folks, and I've really seen an evolution over the years. And the folks that are running the chapter now with Stan and David and some of there's a great groundswell of support, and they do a phenomenal job of pulling in top-notch speakers, non-security folks with the CFO angle, so it really adds a lot of value and depth. So it's not just a technical show, it's not just a management show, but there's something for everyone. It's always been a great show, but I think really they're hitting critical mass. When you start to get over 500 attendees at every event, and you start to get some of the really well-known out-of-town speakers to come in, you attract a strong audience. And Southern California in general is such a dispersed geographical area, it's hard to get everyone to come together. This is one of very few events that really brings people together and allows them to collaborate. And I honestly, not just at the great sessions, I spent a lot of time outside of the sessions, just speaking with other people at the event, catching up with folks that I haven't seen in a long time. Just walking out here, I just saw another person I haven't seen in years. So in some respects, the financial services industry as a whole generally respects the value of this. The people that really need to come are the small and medium businesses, because those are the ones that are being hit by malware, that are having funds transferred out. It's the churches, the small and medium companies that are losing $50,000, $100,000 at a time being wired out of their accounts because they don't have an understanding of the types of security controls they need to have in place. So I would love to see more support from the small and medium business community to get them engaged, especially the business banking customers. We've tried to educate a lot of our credit union customers over the years on just what are the threats, what are people doing, what's best practice. But an organization like ISSA, with the kind of people that it has and the quality of the content that they produce, I think it would be a huge help to continue to outreach to the small and medium businesses.
Our field has a lot of risk because we're dealing with information that's health related, personal information, financial records, so we have a whole host of data in the insurance industry that needs to be protected. I think a lot of companies have a variety of different types of information, and just aspects of reputation in managing that information is also critical. Well, insurance is about managing risk, and insurance is really the finance of losses. It does nothing to prevent the loss. So I really think an approach where you utilize insurance but also control the exposure. For instance, our affiliation with Citadel Information Group and ISSA has been of great benefit to educate our clients and provide more of a holistic approach in managing risk for digital security.
How you doing?
is becoming the voice of information security in Los Angeles, and I think beyond that. And it's really bringing a lot of diverse people together. And that's what I love about the Security Summit. You've got attorneys, you've got CPAs, you've got security vendors, IT people, just a whole host, all surrounding this issue. And it's a great way to meet new people and build more of a community to secure business and to help business transact. The more people get involved in this, the more awareness is created, the better off we'll be as a business community.
We're a polytechnic school. We're learn by doing, and we encourage our students to network, to think of themselves as professionals while they're students. So we have students from Cal Poly Pomona here. This is a fantastic opportunity for us to be in touch with industry, to be in touch with the pulse of information security, to connect what we do in academia with our learn by doing approach to cybersecurity to the community at large. Our students get a practical hands-on experience in learning cybersecurity. They can hit the ground running. Employees love to hire students from our university because they have the skills that they need to do the job from day one. And in teaching information technology, specifically cybersecurity, we know that there's a need for the students in our program. We know that it's a growing need. I kid with my students that the good news is that the internet is not getting more safe, it's getting less safe, which means there's more of a need for you. We have an undergraduate program, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with an emphasis in computer information systems. We have a track within that in information assurance. We have a master's program with a specialization in information systems auditing. Students are realizing, one, that there's a real need for skills in this area, that they have lots of opportunities in the workforce, and two, that it's an exciting job. If a student is just sitting in front of a terminal or just writing code, one, it gets boring, but two, those jobs are outsourced. Security does not get outsourced. And security, once you decide to have a passion for it, is a lot of fun. I have been involved with ISSA for many years. I really like professional associations. I think it's such a natural fit for what we do at the university. I co-founded an ISSA chapter in the Inland Empire in 2003. I've been involved on the ISSA Foundation Scholarship Committee, and now I'm on the ISSA Education Foundation Board of Directors.